Hey guys, it's Pete. It's been a while. Good to be back. Now, why have I been away so long? Well, I've been very busy. And the other thing is, there is so many haters. I'm definitely getting some messages, quite a lot of messages, from people saying, Peter, thank you for helping us. I'm also getting a lot of messages from people saying, oh, Crowd1 is awesome, blah, 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 you are an idiot. They're calling me some really nasty things. So let's dive into it. Today, I'm going to be talking about Crowd1, and then I'm going to show you what trading actually looks at. We're going to be looking at mutual funds. We're going to be looking at cryptocurrencies. We're going to be looking at Forex. We're going to be looking at stocks and how you can actually make money without being scammed, because Crowd1 is a scam. Now remember, like all my videos, I'm not selling you anything. I'm purely doing this because I do not want you to lose your money. Now, the first thing, people have been messaging me saying, Peter, how dare you say that people in the Philippines and people in Africa don't understand money as much as you do. How dare you? You're an idiot. And they think they're really smart. Guys, I don't want to be racist. So I'm going to say there is some economists and people in the Philippines, in Africa, in all around the world that probably know a lot more about money than I do. But I'm also going to guess that 98% of people have almost no idea. Yes, if you invest in Crowd1 right now, you are an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. Crowd1 is a Ponzi scheme. If you cannot see that, you clearly do not understand how money management works. I've already made so many videos on it. Okay, so as I said, today we are going to be looking at how I actually make money. But before we get to that, I'm just going to pause this, get a drink. Okay, before we get to that, let's remember a lot of people are saying, oh, you're just angry that you never joined Crowd1. Well, look at that. Oh my gosh, I've got a Crowd1 account. Remember, quite a while ago, a friend from Australia contacted me and said, this is awesome, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he ended up giving me an account. I actually didn't pay for my account, and I wouldn't pay for an account. Okay, I told him as soon as it generates money, I'll pay him the 99 euros. It's not going to generate money. So here's my account, but here's something very interesting. Oh, see, I've got 319 Crowd1 rewards. That's 600 euro or something. Okay, that's a pretty good return for investing 99 euros. The problem is, if it's on the computer, it means nothing. When you have cash in your hand, that's when it's real. Okay, so this is something very interesting. When I joined Crowd1, there was 3.5 million members. Now it says there's 1.75 million members. So not even 2 million members that have joined after me. Now, do you remember they ran that big promotion and they said to everybody, we are going to give you a free Crowd1 account that you can give away. And they called it their pay it forward thing. Okay, so by the time they had already done that, of this 1.75 million members, there was already about, I'm trying to remember, I think there's about 900,000 that had already joined. So that means since they gave it away, only like 850,000 people have joined? But they gave away 3.5 million codes for free, didn't they? Can you not see I think that crowd won first. They're lying to you. There is not 5 million or whatever million people they're saying in crowd one, because if they gave 3.5 million people a free code, then 3.5 million people would have used the free code, and there would be 7 million people in crowd one. But there's not. They're lying to you there, and they're lying to you about payments. Okay, next thing. Streamline, all that stuff. You don't get paid that. Guys, crowd one is a Ponzi scheme. People at the top make money, people at the bottom don't make money. Okay, now, I will just show you quite quickly something. I think this is hilarious. So, we'll go to my Facebook, and we'll go to crowd one group. This is, I guess it's coming out of Africa or something rather. Anyway, it's just hilarious. I put posts on there every so often talking about how crowd one is a scam. And you get all these people saying, crowd one's not a scam. Crowd one's awesome. Guys, you have no idea. What's really funny is they said there's going to be the first payout on the 15th of this month. And I've seen so many people that have posted. Let's see if I can see one. There's been so many people posting things like, what the hell? Crowd one just paid me $2.70 in Bitcoin. They're expecting all this money because crowd one can't pay you because they've already sent the money to the Cayman Islands. There is no money. Guys, you're never going to get paid. Okay? Just because crowd one says on their app that you're going to get money, it's not true. You ain't going to get nothing. You will lose every single dollar. Maybe not every single dollar you invest. Let's say you invest 99 euros. You might get back 5 euros. If you're lucky. I doubt it. Okay? So, they just started doing some payments. They're paying out a very small amount. And it also seems to me, based on these numbers, that it is slowing down. Now remember, let's look at where people are joining from. We got Philippines. That interests me because remember, it's still on the SEC hot list. It is illegal to promote crowd one in the Philippines because the government says it's a scam. But again, we got Philippines. I think that's Colombia, China, India, China, or maybe is that? Oh, sorry, that's Vietnam. Africa or Congo, Philippines. Now, this might be, that's Australia. Now remember, people from Africa, people from the Philippines, they move to Australia, sure. Now, what you don't see a lot of on this list, you don't see a lot of people from English-speaking, financially literate countries. Why do you think that is? Because anyone like me who invests in the market and understands money knows that this is a scam. You're going to lose it all, guys. Alright, so I did promise you, let's just look at, this is the crowd one terms and conditions. Have they been updated? No, they haven't been updated yet. But let's remember, so all of these countries, it is illegal to invest into crowd one out of. Now I'm surprised, maybe it is still legal to invest out of the Philippines, but it's illegal to promote it. Alright, so I did promise you guys that we were going to talk about actual investing. Now, here is a thing called Morningstar. Morningstar is a regulatory, I think they're a regulatory group in Australia. Anyway, go to morningstar.com.au and they got a thing called Fund Screener. Now, do they have this sort of thing in Africa or in Philippines and stuff? I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway, I can look at this. Now, I'm looking here at mutual funds. And these are funds in Australia. Now, I invest money across Australia, New Zealand, and I've got investments in Vietnam. So that's where I'm doing it. Okay, so we are looking at here. Let's go to performance and let's look over a 3-year period. So this is telling me that BT Technology Limited over a 3-year period has delivered every year 23.48%. So if you invested $100 3 years ago, you would have got $23.48 the first year, 23.48 the second, 23.48 the third. Sorry, no, it's cumulative. So the first year it would be, you would have 123.48. The second year you would have 123.48 plus 23. Anyway, so what I'd recommend you do is, let's say you open this fund. Now you say that's a pretty good return. Why is it returning so much? Okay, so let's go to BT Funds Limited. And, actually we can probably just Google this. BT Technology Limited. Okay, so you've seen that I have been there before. That's a Eureka report. Let's go to this is the BT Funds website. So you want to find out information about these funds. How does it work? Where are they investing? Right now we have the coronavirus. And the coronavirus, I believe right now the market is oversold. It is definitely a little bit oversold. And people are rushing into the market trying to buy because stock prices all went down, and they're rushing in thinking, yeah, we're going to buy now when it's cheap, and then it's going to go up. But for example, if it's something where there's no consumer demand, it's not going to go up, and we're going to see a sell-off. We're going to see a second run. So make sure you're pretty wise on where you're investing your money. But I'll just give you some examples of where I've got some money. So this is Pi Funds, Milford Funds. Now this is how an actual fund works. See, this is not a scam. Let's look at these. Let's look at this money. Now let's go to the Trans-Tasman Fund here. Now, if you invested your money 3 years ago, every year you would have made 10.92%. Now, if you had invested it 6 months ago, then you would be down right now 3.73%. So 3 months ago, if you had invested $100 in your account right now, you would have $96.27. Okay, if you had invested it 3 months ago, you'd be down 11.24%. Now, why is this? Because remember, the markets took a big tank. That's how real investments work. Okay, when a recession hits, it's things like that. If you had invested it 1 month ago, you would actually be up. Even the Dynamic Fund, you would actually be up by 13%. That's a lot of money. Okay, that's how a real investment fund works. So we've got Milford, we got here we have got Fisher Funds. Now Fisher Funds, same thing. Let's look at the New Zealand Growth Fund. Now over a 12-month period, that's actually done better. But you could actually see a chart. We're gonna see. Do you see how money goes up and down and up and down? Okay. Any investment that promises you that it's just going to continually go up is bullshit. Okay? There is no such thing as that. Any investment that promises returns is rubbish. They can't promise you returns. That's your first thing when you know, oh my gosh, this is probably a scam. Okay? Because markets go up and down. Now, here, let's look at Trading Economics. Now, this is a really good website. And here we are looking at currency pairs. But let's look at some stocks. Sorry. What am I doing? Not currencies. I want stocks. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at stocks. Sorry, my mind's on other things right now. Where is be under currencies? Okay. So this is Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin from the start of the year is actually up 19%. Does that mean you should invest in Bitcoin? I don't know. I don't trade cryptocurrency. Personally, Warren Buffett, I believe what he says, which is eventually I think cryptocurrency is going to go to zero. Now, cryptocurrency, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. Let's look at a chart here. Okay, so in the past 6 months, the price of cryptocurrency, its high was 10,375. Right now it's at 9,900. Let's look at a 5-year period. Now, remember, cryptocurrency started, it didn't have much. This is 2007 when we had the big bubble. It got as high as 19,000 US dollars. And then over the course of less than 2 months, it went right down to, it less than halved. Okay, so again, you see the money, it's gone up and down and up and down. Cryptocurrency, I think it's always going to have some intrinsic value. That's for trading as well as for money laundering and illegal, Do I think that you should invest in crypto? I don't know. That's up to you. I don't invest in crypto, but I see a lot of scams out there. People, and they've got pictures of crypto and their accounts going up, and they're saying invest in me. They're saying invest your. I saw something on one of these Crowd1 forums the other day, and they talk about all sorts of stuff. They talk about binaries, and they talk about forex, and they talk about cryptocurrencies. Guys, do you have any idea how hard it is to predict the forex market? And do you know there is no software? There is zero software that can accurately predict everything. Look, these markets, they change daily. So here we got the USD Japanese yen. So that's down. Like the ratings. Okay, let's take the New Zealand Australian dollar. Now, I really had no need to transfer money from New Zealand to Australia. Right now, I do want to transfer some money from New Zealand to Australia for tax purposes. But at the start of the year, start of this year, it was almost on par. NZ, AUD, gosh. Okay, XE's got some good charts here. Okay, alright, so start of the year. Okay, so at the start of this year, like this is December, we're going through to January, it's about a 95, so we're going down. We went as high on the 18th of March, that is crazy. On the 18th of March, it went as high as 99. So That's a huge difference. That basically means that if I sent over $1 New Zealand dollar, on that date I would get 99 cents Australian. Now, if I send $1, I'm going to get 95 cents. Now, that doesn't mean a lot when you're sending $2, but let's say you're sending $50,000. Okay, so you times 50,000 by that. That's a huge amount of money. Okay, so yeah, that's anyway, that's how trading works. Crowd1 is an absolute scam. Anyone that invests in Crowd1 is an idiot. They're lying to you. Yeah, what can I say? Alright guys, see ya.